good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of SwiftTips with SwiftTips episode segment. Welcome back. It is another Monday, and we are here to bring you tips on how to run your business, tips on content, tips on anything that you may need. This is the place for you to be. So before we get started with our Swift tip of this week, I just wanted to shout out our podcast that we have that goes live every single Monday at 9 a.m. as well. You can find us on Apple, you can find us on Google, you can find us on all podcast platforms that you watch or listen to. And we are also on YouTube, we are also on Twitter, and we are also on Facebook. So make sure you visit our podcast pages, like and subscribe and follow us. And if you are having trouble finding us, you can also go to our website and you can find us. You can find our podcast on our website as well. So let's just jump right on in. As you all know, October is the month that we are going to be discussing ways to make your content work for you. So last week, we talked about repurposing your content, reusing your content. I'm sorry, not last week, but 2 weeks ago, we talked about repurposing your content. And the last week, we actually talked about marketing yourself and ways to do that to make your content work for you. This week, we are going to be talking about working your blogs. So blogs are like coming back. They're all of a sudden coming back. I remember when blogs were really hot back in the day, and then people kind of just like didn't really like talk about blogs. But now people are talking about blogs. People are posting blogs, people are writing about different topics, and it's a good way to get your audience to either visit your website or visit your social media platforms. And it's also a good way to reshare and reuse those blog topics when they come up in the future. And it's always going to be available on your website. You know, it's a good place. We have a blog page on our website, and we like to go in more depth about certain topics that we've talked about on here every Monday. You know, there's some topics we talked about, reels, we talked about hashtags, and we have blogs specifically for those topics to go into more detail about those items. So blogs are coming back. Utilize blogs, post them on your social media platforms, so post them on your websites and share them, and even put them in an email blast to send out to all of your subscribers to your website. If you have a contact list, if you have built up your mailing list, you know, send blogs out letting people know that you have a new blog post. And it's a good way to write about the topics that you are talking about, or the products that you offer, or if there's a topic that people have been really asking you about and you figured, oh, let me write a blog about it so that I can go into more depth, then that is something that you can do as well. And again, you can always share that and ask others to share it. You never know who may need that information. That's a good networking tool as well. You can share your blogs with other people. You can share your blogs with other businesses, and it can become a great tool for content for your business. So work your blogs. You know, if you have somebody that writes for you, you know, you can have somebody write your blogs, or if you're the writer, you can write your own blog. But try to utilize everything that you can to make your content work for you. It's not always just about pictures or videos. It could be blogs, it could be reels, it can be stories, it can be going live. It can be so many things, promotional things, educational content. There's all different types of content. And I do go into the different types of content, I believe, in our March segments. So if you have not seen, I believe in March, we focused on specifically content and what content is and the different types of content that you can put out. So blogs is one of them. And as we continue to go on, there's going to be lots and lots of different tips and tools and ideas for you to use to make your business work or make your social media platforms work. It doesn't always have to be about just posting and reels. It can be a number of things. You can combine all of that. If you're able to do all of that in one sitting, we also talked about a content planning day and planning your content for, if it's the month ahead or the 3 months ahead or 6 months ahead, whatever your schedule is like and whatever fits your schedule and your work that you do. You need a content planning day so that you're not just out here just planning last minute, because you need to plan things so that you can execute well and be productive and be purposeful about the content that you are posting. So we have all the tools for you. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. Our email is info@swiftties.com. We do have some openings in October. I think we have a few left in October. If you would like to book an appointment to talk about content, or if you're struggling with something, we are here to help. But make sure you also go back and listen to the previous Swift tips that we have posted back for the last few months. And if you're not able to, in December of this year, we are going to do a recap of the whole year of every Swift tip that we have gone over. It's been a fun year, and I'm excited to do the recap. So there's going to be a lot of information in there as well from the Swift tips that we have done in the past. So our email is on the screen. If you would like to visit our website, it is www.swiftties.com. This one was short and quick, but again, as you all know, Swift tips are called Swift tips for a reason. They are meant to be short, quick tips for you to take and bring back to your planning crew or whoever you have working with you, or if it's just you by yourself, just for you. So make sure you go back and listen to all the other ones that we have posted. We are always here every Monday at 9 a.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And we are also on our podcast. So until next week, we will see you at 9 a.m. Take care.